Hey there everyone, this is Mystic Fish. Welcome to episode 39 of our Factorio Space Age playthrough, where we're building an upgradable base. Last episode we finished manufacturing everything that we need to launch rockets from Vulcanus. So we have this set up. We actually delivered some metallurgic science, orange science, out to Novice. Which is good stuff. We are currently researching coal liquefaction. That's sort of like one of the cleanup things that we want to do here. We do have some interplanetary logistics going here, where we're at least shuttling some electric engines in from Novice to help us make more big mining drills so that we can ship them to other planets. And looks like we're a little light here on triangles. So maybe we beef this up a little bit. And we get one more of these. 1 and 2. We'll go there. This is going to go a little further out to here. Then we can make the chest here. These stack to 10 stacks. But actually, maybe it's easier to just do this right now. So we'll just get the extra output from here. And so then this can go down here. Okay. No, that doesn't help us. It doesn't help when we're short on... when we're short on it in the mall. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, what else we got going on here? Is this, this ship is being built. We need to turn this stuff on. How about this one? This one's built. Okay. I guess you're ready, huh? Well, not quite, because we didn't do this stuff that we did for the other ones. And this one. With yellow ammo greater than 10. Okay. Yes. Okay, so then let's make Vulcanus to Novice exports. And what do we want in here? I think, how about 20 foundries and 40 mining drills? Something like that. Okay, so you are going to start by going to Vulcanus, and then you're going to wait till all your requests are satisfied. And then you're going to make sure that you have enough ammo for the return trip. Okay. Then you're going to go back to Novice until you have a request of 0. So as soon as we've run out of something, and 30 seconds of inactivity. So this is a little tricky because we may end up with 0 of... Will we end up with 0 of these? I don't think so. I think the only time we would have 0 is if we offloaded all of this. because we're not putting all of these out. We're not really getting any damage, so we shouldn't run out of these. And if we started to run low on either of those, then this would have, the interrupt would have kicked in. So I think that's okay. And then also circuit condition. We need enough ammo for the trip. And I think that's good to go, assuming we have, yeah, okay. We've got full tanks for fuel. So, okay, we'll start here. We'll make sure that this just sort of checks the mark here. And then that should take off. I think then what we do here is we can just say, I would like some of those here. Yes. And then we just need a place for that stuff to live once we offload it. So how about we put foundries here? I keep on calling them forges. They're not forges, they are foundries. Mining drills. Okay. Okay, this is on its way here. That's good. This is on its way here. Ooh, because we have not run out of electric engines for once. That's cool. Right. We haven't run out of electric engines because we're blocked on triangles. So that's okay. All right, now we did just finish. We just finished getting coal liquefaction. So let's set that up down here. Let's take this off. And let's see. I guess I need to leave that belt of calcite in here because it's used elsewhere. And I think I want to get rid of this stuff and this stuff. Okay. So this is, we gotta make it all fit in here somehow. And so I did work this out. So we can slide these down. Okay, let's change these. These are now becoming coal liquefaction. All right. We need this pipe like this. How many of these do we have? That's the 7 we want. Okay, good. All right, now the trick with coal liquefaction is we have to route. Actually, I need to come. Where does this need to go? I need to get a pump. Okay, so we gotta slide. Okay, you're gonna go down, I think, to here. The trick is we have to figure out how to get these in. And I think we have to flip this one. Oh, and this needs to be filtered. Let's see, I can just borrow this filter. Where is it? This guy. That one. So we need to send the heavy oil back down around. And I think we can put this lamp there. Okay, then we need to do the same thing over here. Like that, and then it will also go like this. Okay, then we need enough room that we can hop the coal through here like this. Let's see. So that gets coal in there. And then this can go... How far down can this go? This can go pretty far down. So then that can do that, and this guy can do this. This would be here. Does that still reach? That still reaches. Okay, good. Okay, and then that goes in there. Okay, if we have done this right, then I believe, especially if I copy and paste that, I believe I can now copy this stuff and it will tile correctly. And this is one of these. And the coal comes in here. But now we need to make steam. Okay, what do we need to do here? All right, we need to make the steam first. So we need one of these guys. And where do you want to go? How about there? You make steam, which means this can go there. And I guess this one can go here, just for right now. Okay. We're getting coal in, so that's good. We need just the calcite for the steam. Okay, and we don't need that. Okay, now what we need to do is cut these guys off, I think. And then we need to reconnect this back. And we need to reverse this so that we can get the heavy oil back in and primed. Okay, now this is all running. So we can reverse that. And now we should be generating all three types of products. Okay, that's good. I think that's what we want. Awesome. Okay, so then we can actually get rid of all of this. We can copy all of this. I don't need the top belt of calcite though. All right, then you come here. Get rid of you, and you're gonna go here instead. And then I think you can do that. And we we need to get power. Okay, these guys are going. Why aren't you running? You didn't get coal yet. Okay, those guys are going. Good. Then we can get these out to like here. And then we copy these guys to here. And you go here. And you go there. And then you go out here. And I think that's Coal Liquefaction. That wasn't so bad. Okay, and then I think we want to change this. Because I think there's an easier way to do this, which is to say that we can just get pumps. This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy can just say only enabled if anything less than 5,000, just as we do back on Novice. Okay, we need to get green wire to here. And then that one's in, we just need to get the green wire. I guess we do this. Okay, something's less than 5,000. Petroleum gas is less than 5,000. Did we break water production? No. This is still full, right? Yes. I was kind of curious why this wasn't running. Because we don't have enough of this. Are you working? You're not working up here. Why? You didn't get steam. Why do you not have steam? Because this is in the way. Is this now working better? We're sort of shy on all of these. Why are you not running? You're full of... the output? I feel like this isn't pumping fast enough. Like we just need better pumps. Like if we did like if we move this over one, Does that matter? That shouldn't matter. We just need the extra pump. Does that help us get rid of stuff faster? That is allowing us to... Okay, that does work better. Okay, so get rid of this. Copy this. Copy all of this. This one. Green wire goes from here to here, here, and here. Okay. Alright, that seems to be voiding the stuff better. Let's see now. We need to get this thing out, these out. And you actually could just go through here. And then we need to copy this thing to here. We need to get the green wire to here. Like that. I don't want to see the refineries running continuously. Okay, that looks better. Alright, are we building up here at all? Yes, I think we are. Okay, good. That's coal liquefaction. What else did we research? We also, well, let's see. Are you ready? You're still working on ammo, but you've got most of your ammo. Okay, so you're gonna go pick up some of this stuff. 2,000. Okay, so you're going to go to Vulcanus. You're going to wait till all your requests are satisfied. You're going to wait until you have ammo on the belt. And then you're going to go to Novice until any request 0. Circuit condition... ammo greater than or equal to 600. Is that everything? Do we have fuel stuff? We have some fuel stuff. I think our experience is that this, once we have a few thousand in here, it's sort of enough. So let's try that. And see if we can get some of this stuff going. Those are all good things to do. So let's see about getting this is full, and this is almost full. So we've almost got the full 2,000 in there. Are these both running now? You're a little light on triangles still, because we're still using them. Do we care about that? I think we don't care about that, because I think we don't care about that right now. Okay, great. That was coal liquefaction, and these are all greater than 5, so they're not running. Okay, good. Great, great, great. All right, we can make cliff explosives now. That was one of the other things we researched. So let's see about that. Those are these guys. And you require calcite, which we have, explosives, which we don't. Barrels, which we do, but we're not making any, so we may need to make some. Especially if we're not going to get to recycle them. We need grenades. Which I think we have all the stuff for those. And then we need explosives. So we need to be able to make sulfur somehow. Which that feels like a job for... That feels like a job for up here. Like... this. Sulfur. Let's... Okay. Alright, you're going to output sulfur, except you're going to be sulfur, and the sulfur will be less than 100, sure. And then we need to get water. Where does this want to go? Here? Okay, I guess we want to... I guess we want beacons in these things, or modules in these things. A little bit of extra productivity never hurt. I suppose I should do it up here too, since we don't have really very many machines for our little mini oil processing. That's fine. You may as well do it too. Reserve some coal. Did we get water in? We didn't because I missed. Alright, that's sulfur. And then we can make explosives. I guess we should move this over here. And we're going to copy this, and we're going to be explosives. And we'll just say explosives less than 100. Sure. Okay, you should be getting coal in, and then we want a little extra productivity and speed here. Okay, there's explosives. Alright, we just need more explosives. And how much are you putting out here? 40. Okay. So we'll start working on that. That's good. This is on its way back with science? Question mark? Yeah. Yes, it is. Great. This is here with what? I'm at novice. Oh, maybe because I've already delivered stuff. Oh, I did deliver stuff, so novice doesn't want anymore. Okay, nice. All right. What? So, okay. how are we doing on time here for this episode? We have a little more time. I don't want to... I feel like one of the things I do want to do is I want to swap out this stuff for foundries, the smelting for foundries, but and really update the mining drills in here because they have a lower resource drain. But though that's sort of more involved than I sort of have time for. But one of the things that I do have time for is let's call this a I want to get a calcite mine out in space. So we're going to say novice calcite mine. Sure. Okay. Go put that up there. And I think we can design this very quickly because we will need a source of calcite. And I think it will be convenient to just get it out of orbit. And, oh, we can't make calcite in orbit yet. Never mind. I can't do that yet. I need the advanced, I can't do that until we have advanced processing from Gleba. Okay, so that then means that I do need to make sure that, okay, this is all backed up good. I am going to need to ship calcite to Novice. And so to do that, how do we do that? We just go on this guy, right? And we say, just give me 500 calcite. And then it will go get it. And then over here, we just need a place for storing it, really. What's a good... I really don't know. Am I going to need cargo bays? We don't really need cargo bays because we just unload stuff here. So you can be calcite. Is this all working as expected? Yeah, I would say it is. We're back over here, retrieving more science. How are we doing here? All right, we're just waiting for it to get produced. Okay, that's fine. The mall stuff will catch up eventually. Okay. This is working right. Yeah, we've got plenty of heavy oil. And so... Actually, maybe we make this be... like 4,500. Just to give us time for the for cracking to kick in, because like we have a lot of the heavy oil. Although I suppose if we end up with too much of that, then we end up cracking it, and that's fine. You know what? I changed my mind. I liked it the way it was before. 5,000. Okay. Good. Is there anything more to do? Maybe this is just a short episode. pretty happy with the coal liquefaction here. We're obviously able to keep up with the demand here. Since these can be idle lots of the time. And these haven't made a lot. Have these made a lot? Oh yeah, these have made a lot. So that's okay. We're launching stuff. Maybe that's the calcite. Yeah, that's the calcite coming in. Okay, then I think what we'll see is this will come in. And then we're back off to Novice, where we should just dump the calcite down. Whoa, that was a large amount of... Where was that? Oh, up here. Man, stuff is... that really works there. Okay. Trains are working. Where's this guy? Alright, you got attacked here, so let's get one of these. And we'll put you there. We'll just slowly, like, wherever they show up, we'll slowly, like, we'll keep adding lasers as we go. This is good. This is just a warning. Nice. Did you get here? You're almost here. There goes the calcite. I actually think we want to be able to receive... I think we want to be able to, like, receive multiple things at a shot. So having more cargo bays that can receive stuff will be helpful. There's our calcite, which we're not doing anything with because we need to set up the foundries and things like that before that's worth doing. Lots of space. Great. We are going to finish this episode here. Goodness knows I rarely have a short episode. So let's just check in on a few things. We've got plenty of oil. Power looks nice. We are labbing to the degree we can lab. Defenses are working well over here. Looks like most trains are relatively idle. These things, yeah, these do have lane balancers on them. So that should be okay. Just looking at this, this is not unloading evenly. I'm really not quite sure why. Is it just the way this stuff is prioritized? It's like just the right-hand side is going. Because none of the left-hand sides are going? But the left-hand side should be going here. Maybe these aren't getting drawn evenly? That might be the case. Okay. I think... Alright, we need to do this. And I guess it's easier to do it in line like this. And then we copy this, and we can force paste it. All right. These got unbalanced is the problem. So these are nearly empty. Whoa! Where'd you come from? This is the problem. Okay. That will help us. Right, are these... Yeah, these are balanced. Why don't you have power? Okay. It should be the case. Yeah, these guys have too small amounts, right? You have to go there. Do you have a lot? You have a lot. Weird. Oh my gosh, these are all like weirdly balanced. Is this going to fix itself, is my question. I mean, it should, I believe. Lots of these have stopped. Okay, the only ones that are going are the ones that have like extra. Okay, so these are slowly draining. But it should be the case that we're able to get a full yellow belt out of here, right? Because eventually these will all stop. And no new train is going to come as long as this one is here. All right, this one's almost... So a new train will come. I bet. Right? Do you still have somebody coming? Yes. Is this going to bounce out? How did you get to 0? Okay, but these outputs are still largely... because he is higher than these, but these are going to catch up. I think this is going to be okay. Because these guys are all disabled, and we got up to like, you know, different hundreds amounts. This guy still has a lot. These guys still have a lot, relative lot, and yeah, so at some point these will stop. Yeah, like these have all stopped. So that's okay. Let's see, let's reason about this. If this just has to drop to the average, what is the average? 1.1k. So once this falls down to 1.1k, this one will stop too. Okay, I think this is going to fix itself. I think I'm convincing myself it's going to fix itself because these chests down here have sort of a higher balance than they did before. And so even though this does unload slow, I think it's okay. Yeah, this guy is. Okay, those should be okay. I think those will all catch up and be lane balanced eventually. All right, we're gonna stop worrying about this for a while. And yeah, all the other train stations are largely empty, which is what you want to see because it means we've been able to buffer enough stuff at the stations. Yeah, and those all have the lane balancers that we want to see on them, or some of them do. These don't. But is that important? I guess it's not important because it's only half belts anyway. Okay. Good. So we did, oh, so much for a short episode. I was like, oh, let's just check what's going on, and then sure enough, all right, this is draining down. All right, maybe we look for one more of these and just see what happens. Because this is just not getting used very much, this coal. Are you almost drained out? Somebody's coming. Alright, same deal. But this time these guys down here are really not putting much out. Which means these chests are going to catch up. Eventually. Right, it's still mostly these guys down here. So we may not get full throughput for a while because we're limited by how fast these can put out, but it also looks like this is largely idle. I think a lot of this is for rocket launches, which we're not actually currently really doing a lot of, so I think that's okay. These are all running now, right? You are here waiting for science. You are just chilling, waiting to drop something off, and you are on your way back to Vulcanus. So that's good. Okay, looking ahead, let's see. We are going to want Novice to Fulgora. And we're going to want Fulgora to Novice. And we're going to want Pink Science. This guy. Electromagnetic Science. So we need all of those in orbit, and we can start building those. We'll start them off with our nuclear seeds here. So this guy is going to want this one. Turn that on. This guy is going to want that one. Turn him on. And then this guy is going to want that as well. Alright, so that'll be some prep work for the next planet. Is there anything else we want to do Is there anything else we want to do here? I suppose we do want to, let's see, these, we want cliff explosives in here. Rocket capacity 20, sure. And then we just need some place to put them here. These guys. Okay, good. That's actually it. So I think we are now approximately done with Vulcanus. At least up until. Yeah, I love having all this. I love having all these guys produced up here. Although it is like cutting into our science, but I don't think we're blocked on much of the science here. Anyway, I guess next episode what we'll do is we're going to go exploit what we have generated on Vulcanus, and in terms of taking advantage of bringing foundries back to Novice and updating our smelting stacks. If we get through to researching artillery, we'll also do some of that as well, because that will help us push the biters back. But I think that's really all. I'm going to like not look at anything else. I'm not looking at anything else. I don't care what that is. I kind of care what it is, but I'm not going to look. Okay, I'm going to look. Okay, so we can get rid of these mines down here then. Okay. Back here. Look at that. Cliff explosives on their way to Novice. That's exciting. All right, we're going to stop there. So, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, bye.